first time Renan Barao and TJ Dillashaw met, I think much of the focus was really on Renan Barao and where he stood in the pound-for-pound rankings.
We were debating the pound-for-pound, and I just think that's Renan Barao right now. He hasn't lost in almost 10 years. It's like 35 straight fights.
Look at how he took that back. That was outstanding.
TJ Dillashaw was almost like a sacrificial lamb. People thought, well, this is just another title fight and payday for Renan Barao.
TJ Dillashaw, Renan Barao for the UFC Bantamweight Championship.
As the fight sort of began, you knew they were going to kind of feel each other out, but that's not how it turned out at all.
TJ looks very loose, though. I'll tell you that. He does not look stiff. Very confident.
Dillashaw took it right to Barao early.
Oh, he just tagged him. He's very calm and relaxed out there for a guy who's fighting one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on earth. He looks to be at a different speed. Tagged him again. Look how light he is on his feet, too. He looks fantastic. Oh! Big shot, trying to finish! Barao's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. Looking to become the champion.
When he landed that first shot, the game changed for Renan Barao.
He looked dazed, he looked confused.
You think TJ Dillashaw's ready for a title shot? I would say so.
TJ Dillashaw, as the fight continued, kept gaining confidence. We were seeing an era come to an end. Was this really happening?
The history of upsets in major MMA, this has to rank among the top 5.
In all my years of calling fights, this may be the most impressive performance I've ever seen.
I'd want to see this rematch. Hell yeah, I'd want to see it. I'd want to see which Barao shows up for the next fight. You know, I think that's a great fight.
TJ Dillashaw defends his belt in the rematch against one of the pound-for-pound best, Renan Barao. And Ultimate Fighter 13 winner Tony Ferguson battles Dillashaw's teammate, Danny Castillo. This is Countdown to UFC 177.
The month of my title fight was a real busy one. Not only did I get to win the World Championship, but a month after I got married in Mexico to my longtime girlfriend, fiance, and now wife.
Thank you for doing your papa.
Me and Rebecca, my grandparents went to the courthouse today and made our marriage official. We got married in Mexico, so it didn't really count. You know, nothing was legal. Rebecca caught on to that, and so I wanted to realize that we needed to make it legal. But no, grandparents came down and witnessed, got the paperwork with us that states that we're legally married. See you guys this weekend.
Yeah, see you. Drive safe.
You know, being successful in the sport opens up a lot of possibilities, and one of the toys I've been wanting to get since I've come into a little more money is a new boat. What's up, brother?
How are you guys?
Good. Thanks for having us in.
Yeah, no problem.
This is exciting.
Malibu has always been one of my favorite boat companies, and me and Rebecca got to go and check out some new boats and kind of see what I'm interested in. So sick. Sweet, man. I think we've decided this is probably what we want.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Good to see you guys.
Too.
You ready? All right, here we go.
Just kind of all relax, enjoy some sun, maybe do some wake surfing, check out some houses on the river. You know, it's just so relaxing to be out on the water. It's by far one of my favorite things to do. Me, Rebecca, and Dwayne jumped in my truck and drove up to Roseville to go to my favorite sushi restaurant, Makuni's.
Yeah.
All right, TJ-san, are you ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Here's the world champion! There you go.
So, this is going to be good.
You have to be gentle about from that to massaging your wife.
Create a TJ Dillashaw roll from the Coons. Hopefully, gonna add it to the menu.
I like a lot of spicy tuna in there, shrimp in there. I make them however big rolls I want.
So scared,
Right?
Just don't cut your finger. That's all.
I won't.
All right, good. Created the ingredients and how I want it to look.
Make it a little spicy.
All right, let's go. All right, there you go. What do you think about TJ roll?
You did good.
I'm impressed.
It is good, too.
When you retire someday, you can come join me. Becoming the champ, I'm just a whole lot more busy.
Hello.
Everything just packed all into a couple months, and then a rematch coming up. So
Yeah, nice to meet you.
You too?
other than being busy, though, it's the exact same feeling.
We'll see you at your fight. Oh, it's going to be awesome.
You know, I train just as hard, if not harder, and continue to be the same exact person.
Logo no começo da luta eu recebi uma pancada muito forte e daí fiquei jogando no automático a luta toda, né? Então... Mas é isso, vou treinar bastante aí, voltar firme e forte aí pra recuperar o que é meu. Tô triste, normal, né? Ficar um pouco triste daquele que a gente conquistou e perder, um pouco complicado. Meu objetivo agora é voltar e eu ter a oportunidade de recuperar esse cinturão. Espero que você possa estar me dando uma chance aí de poder lutar com ele outra vez. E treinar bastante forte aí. Na semana da luta, eu tive alguns, assim, não tava tudo certo como foi das outras vezes, né? Umas 2 semanas antes, eu machuquei a mão, não tava podendo treinar forte, como sempre treinei pra todas as lutas, né? Não tinha aquela energia que tinha de todas as outras vezes, né? Na verdade, quando eu fui entrando assim no octagon, eu senti assim, uma parada que ia ser um dia bom,
Tá perdendo, Barão? Tá perdendo, Barão? Tá perdendo, Barão?
Tô treinando como nunca treinei na minha vida.
Quem foi?
A gente faz alguma adaptação, melhora alguma coisa, enxerga, pega o feedback no final do camp, enxerga o que errou, o que pode ser melhorado, o que deve ser mantido.
Mas é isso, acho que uma coisa que eu aprendi é que o verdadeiro campeão não é só na vitória, né?
Agora a vitória é o título, né?
Derrota só derrota quando você não aprende nada. Quando você aprende uma coisa, serve como um aprendizado, né? Então...
É isso aí, tirou! Torce pro duro! Entrou na perna, vai encontrar um muro!
Tá reagindo muito bem, ele é novo, tá motivado e o cinturão vai voltar.
Ei! Tira a mão! É 4, 8, tiro! Bora!
This is where we keep the liquid oxygen. This is at 270 below zero. You can see some of the frost here. With TJ and these other elite athletes, they're using this as part of their training regimen. So for example, if you run a marathon, you're tired. get into hyperbaric chamber, your body will process and remove the lactic acid, and you're ready to run another marathon in a couple of hours. That's on the cutting edge.
You know, another title fight, want to be as prepared as possible. Hello.
Hi.
Got me all set up?
Yeah, just want to put your scrubs on.
Perfect. Dr. Dillashaw. It was in the last year, throughout like 3 different camps, I've been coming in before my fights. Throughout camps, you get injuries, you get banged up a little bit.
So if I put the phone down, you can hear what TJ's saying.
Nap time. Well, they supposed to have milk in there. I feel that the hyperbaric chamber is good for longevity in the sport. You know, not only to get me ready for this fight against Barao, which is to hold on to this belt as long as possible and to make my career a great one. Yeah, I've been for over a year now. I've been going to the hyperbaric chamber clinic. You know, it adds up. It's very expensive to do a 90-minute session, so I'm gonna make the investment and get my own. Obviously, clean out the garage and make it look nice in here. Throw an AC unit in it and just kind of get organized. The plan is to not only be able to treat myself, but to treat all the guys at the gym that I work out with. A lot more of them will be able to use it than that can now. So once I can find a little bit of downtime or get some help from the family, clean this thing out and throw a chamber in here.
Testing 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. TJ, you're holding what so many people vie for and want. What's it feel like?
It's amazing. It's heavy, but it's amazing. You know, when I got into the sport, I set the highest goal for myself of becoming the UFC world champion. You know, I've reached my ultimate goal, and now I get to just add to it, and that's a fun feeling. You know, everything I do beyond having the belt is just icing on the cake.
Let's talk about the fight. You just got the belt, what, in May? Were you surprised the rematch happened so quickly?
Yeah, probably how fast it happened. You know, I wasn't surprised by the rematch. It was unbeatable to people. It was the pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. But I'm happy to fight the guy I just demolished. You know, it's still fresh in his head, and let's do rounds 6 through 10. Since the fight's in Sacramento, all of our media tour is here in Sacramento to promote the fight. Renan and Barao had to fly to Sac and do the same media that I had to.
You did this double kick thing. You just kind of went up and pow like that. How do you do that? How does one do that?
Training.
Training?
Lots of hours in the gym.
Na verdade, ele estava no dia dele, eu acho que eu não estava no meu dia, né? Infelizmente eu levei uma pancada ali no começo da luta e fiquei lutando no automático a luta toda, né? Eu acho que...
It's just kind of a funny excuse for Renan and Barao to say that the punch affected the way he fought. Of course it did. That's the point, is to hit your opponent hard so that he doesn't know what's going on. He should have had his hand up.
The belt is in the building. This is it right here.
Oh no, he doesn't get it. He's got to earn this belt. The only way he really is going to be able to get it is by coming to my house and stealing it. So he's in town now. He might as well try now before he gets beat up.
Fui para Sacramento para fazer a promoção da luta, né? Como a gente fala aqui. Na realidade eu sempre nunca nem quero ir nessas viagens assim. Então eu assim, não gosto muito de estar perdendo treino, né? Começar a trabalhar, continuar no trabalho. O camp para a primeira luta com o TJ Dillashaw, não, foi um dos melhores que eu fiz, né? Na realidade. Sou pegado ao centro, eu aceitei a luta um pouco em cima também da hora. Então, para mim dessa vez aí, tá mudando completamente, principalmente a cabeça, minha motivação 100% e a todo custo buscar o que é meu.
3, 2, entrou pra última,
alpha male, and you know, he's moved his family up to Colorado because he's in the process of opening his own academy.
I ended my lease on the house I was renting here in Sacramento. Around that same time, we got the call from the UFC for TJ to defend his belt.
He's, you know, out here helping me with my camp, and he needs a place to stay, and I was more than welcome to have him stay with me.
Splitting time between here in Colorado, and you know, got the family on the weekends and business during the week, so it's, I guess, like a regular job for the most part. Although it's really not a job for me. It's my passion.
I got the best situation ever. You know, not only do I get to train with him at the gym, we're at home training and picking up techniques on tape and watching footage, and kind of, he's just always helping me out.
Even when I was living here in Sacramento, you know, I sent him little texts about the fight and game planning and stuff. And I'm still doing the same thing, only we're in just opposite rooms. I'm still sending him texts. So it's the same method of translating the information, but only through, you know, we're bedroom to bedroom, I guess.
In my opinion, I have the best camp in the world. Everyone's so close and motivated to pushing each other that it makes us all a lot better.
It's the only place I get to be sane. The rest of the day I'm confused and in a rush.
For this rematch with Renan Barao, I've got the best guys I could possibly want surrounding me and pushing me every day. I get to go with world-class guys like Joseph Benavidez.
Stay where the head position, guys.
Oh, it's always been amazing working with TJ ever since he came in. So Uriah, Chad, me, all, you know, top team in the world. We have the world champion. We have the best guy in the world to go with every day.
Even a little bit heavier guys like Danny Castillo, they can give me a good look for a fight against Renan Barao.
Touch your move, touch your move.
He's got the longer reach on me, he's got a little more muscle, he's just a bigger guy.
TJ winning that belt has definitely turned the switch on. TJ's shown the whole team that it's definitely doable.
He's also peaking the same time as I am.
My first co-main event in my hometown. I'm so pumped for this fight. It's a dream come true, and it couldn't be put together any better.
Danny Castillo!
Danny Castillo, the Sacramento native, is one of the original members of Uriah Faber's Team Alpha Male.
Danny Castillo, punishing to the final bell.
Castillo's exciting style and impressive record have kept him part of the UFC's stacked lightweight division for the past 3 years. And he's coming off a remarkable knockout.
A one-punch knockout is probably the best way you can finish a fight. You know, just like anyone else, you go to a 9-to-5 job and you can get your job done in half the time. You know, that's a great day of work. So, you know, I'm looking for another great day of work, and to get out of there before that 15 minutes is up, I need to finish the fight. I grew up in a rough part of town, and, you know, I was just constantly getting in trouble. For me, the rush that I got was graffiti. It was running across those freeways. I found myself on the wrong end with the law. I did enough damage where the city of Sacramento came after me. They actually gave me a felony for vandalism. I got locked up.
For the troubled youngster, Castillo's wrestling coach at Sacramento City College was the man who was finally able to get through to him and get him back on the right track.
I visited him a couple times at the jail here in town, and then I had to talk to his instructors, because if you miss school, you're going to get dropped. I just went to them and said, hey, I got a young man that's got a situation. Can you keep him in the class till he gets out? It'll be his job to catch up with everything he's missed out on. I was surprised. They all agreed to do so. He came out and, you know, had a great year and a great semester.
You know, he's always been so positive. He's been a staple in my life as becoming a man. You know, I owe a lot to the guy.
That's our job as coaches, to help our young men get better and grow, not just as athletes, but as people. Danny has epitomized that part of it.
Danny still has a good relationship with Coach Pacheco today and frequents the City College for a little rehabilitation after intense training sessions.
And when he got in the UFC, I said, he's the perfect guy for the UFC. He's got that little chip on his shoulder where it's not bad, but enough to, you know, he's going to get in there and try to pound people.
It takes about 45 seconds to kind of get used to it, but you want to be 100% going into that fight, and this is what gets me 100%.
On the outside, you know, when he's outside the ring, he's a great guy, but he knows how to turn it on with that little chip when he gets into the ring.
I've seen the worst people in the world being locked up, and you know, now I'm seeing the best people in the world, and that's a bunch of beasts at Team Alpha Male.
This is huge for Danny. I mean, Danny's been working hard. Danny's the type of guy that, you know, a lot of the times we have to tell him to get the hell out of the gym. He's doing too much. And it's just been great to see him improve as much as he has. You know, we've been grinding since day one, and now he's the co-main event on this fight card, so this is huge for him.
One thing about Danny, though, he's changed, man. He's changed since he became a co-main event. You know, his attitude's completely different. He walks in with just this mean mug on his face, and he's changed, man.
You know, I've noticed huge improvements. His footwork, his speed has gotten a lot better. You know, and I'm excited to get in there and watch him fight in front of a hometown crowd.
This is the perfect fight for me in my hometown against Tony Ferguson. I'm still here, and I'm still making a push. I'm dangerous.
I train with the best guys in the world. You think I'm worried about Tony Ferguson? Tony Ferguson.
There's no way I'm losing. No way.
On the south end of the state awaits Castillo's challenger, hungry and ready for his upcoming bout against the Team Alpha Male fighter.
I'm worried about what I'm doing. I don't care what he's doing. I don't care who he has in his damn corner. Tell you what, you have these big gyms with these big names, doesn't mean that they can walk inside that cage with them. I don't care. His friends aren't going to be able to go inside that cage with him. Dwayne Bang is not going to be able to tell him, you are not tired, sir, because you will be tired. I will work, and I will make you work.
As Danny Castillo prepares in Sacramento, his opponent, Tony Ferguson, readies himself in Orange County. As part of Team Lesnar, Ferguson won the Ultimate Fighter Season 13 with a thrilling KO. Earning him the coveted Knockout of the Night bonus.
Congratulations, you are the Ultimate Fighter.
And lately, Ferguson has been finishing fights in a variety of different fashions.
Before I fought Mike Real, I was already calling my shot how I was going to finish him. I was already 2 to 3, 5 moves ahead of this guy.
Oh my! It is all over!
I got my chin game, and it's slick. You know, my last fight with Capuno, I called it out too. And I was with my management. I was like, you know, it would be funny if I put him in a submission and I let him go, and he's...
Now he's got the darts. That's his specialty. He loves the darts. He's out for now.
Start this and chase him down. Knock him out. What happened?
You know,
I don't go in there just to fight. I go in there to finish fights. That's how I train. Mentally, that's how I prepare. I'm already playing chess right now, thinking about how I'm going to take Danny Castillo down and finish him. I'm hungry. I just hope he's training hard. From what everybody says, he sounds like he's ready, and I'm ready. But I think we deserve this spot. I know I deserve this spot in co-main event. I'm putting my work.
As Tony Ferguson prepares for his co-main event bout against alpha male lightweight Danny Castillo, he does so with a team of coaches, each one master in his own discipline, and breaks down each individual aspect of the fight game.
Big core emphasis, big deep breath. Sean Walker was a standout UFC cornerback. He played NFL. He understands what it takes to get to that level.
Visualize your explosive energy. Get to that line, blast out, baby. Good. Everything that we do is more of a performance standpoint because you can be in shape and you might not be able to fight worth beans. You may be strong as heck. Still doesn't mean you can fight very well. He's allowed his mind to be free from the more traditional side of strength and conditioning, which I think is going to surprise every opponent that he steps into the octagon with.
Anthony Gonzalez played for Leeds out in Europe. It's a professional soccer team out there, and he's got some pretty fancy footwork.
It's reaction stuff. Things happen in fights. You're never going to be able to detail what's going to exactly go on. You get touched, everything can go out the window.
Nice dig.
We want him to react to stuff. We want him to be able to take it like he has been doing it a million times, which he has.
She's still young. She's still a pup. She got stage fright. It's okay. I get nervous sometimes.
Casey Halstead, one of my other training partners, good jiu-jitsu coach. The guy's just on point.
What we like to do with our jiu-jitsu is attack from everywhere. We're going to be attacking constantly. It's an exciting time in Tony's career, and we're looking forward to push through to that next level and really make some noise in that 155-pound division.
Training camp, what I ended up doing was I added in another missing element, which was Muay Thai. Not a lot of people can hold for me. I'm fast, I need new combos, I need creativity. Tyler was one of those guys.
Hey, let me chop low with that right leg out.
20 seconds, Steve. He's got a bigger arsenal. He's got to worry about his elbows, his knees. His kicks are better than they've ever been. He's on his way to the top, and there's not anybody in there that's going to stop him. Good.
What can I say about Danny Castillo? He's had his time. It's my time now. I'm confident in this fight. I just have all my ducks in a row. I have all my eggs not in just one basket. I want to do something in this fight that you guys have never seen before.
To be honest, I would never want to be trapped in a cage with that man.
We're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to go quick feet. Everyone knows that. As fast as we can. I'm going to give you signal commands. Turn left, turn right.
If you were to tell me 10 years ago that I'd own a hot Pilates studio, I'd bet my life on it that you're wrong.
As fast as you can. We're going to turn left. Good, nice job. Keep the center low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and side to side. Excellent job.
But 2.5 years ago, Uriah Faber was the coach of the Ultimate Fighter. He moved all of us out to Las Vegas to be the coaches. And while we were out there, everyone was talking about hot Pilates, so we took a class.
Coming forward, coming back.
We were sore.
We're going to try to rip a tree out of the floor.
A year went by, I won a few fights, I had some money in the bank.
And swing.
And I dumped all of my money into the studio, and it's exceeded my expectations completely.
Beautiful job, head up.
15 months later, we're the #1 studio in Sacramento.
Big chest, posture up.
Competing is my #1 passion, and right now, fighting is my #1 passion.
We're almost there. Keep it up, and time.
But since I started the studio, I found a new passion, and that's helping others reach their fitness goals and becoming better people.
There's some of you guys who came in here and couldn't even do a squat right, who couldn't even do a push-up. Now you guys are running half marathons, and you guys are kicking ass. So it means a lot to me.
And it's a perfect balance between getting punched in the face and punching friends in the face.
All around.
The motivation and inspiration I get out of that place daily is, you can't really put a price on it. What makes this fight so intriguing is we're both in the same situation. He's going to come out hungry, I'm hungry, we both need finishes to make a name for ourselves in this deep weight class. It's going to be a fun fight, it's going to be an exciting fight. We're both going to go out there swinging for the fences. It's got potential to be fight of the night.
Sacramento, California, the site of the upcoming UFC 177 and the current residence of main and co-main event fighters Danny Castillo and TJ Dillashaw. The current bantamweight champ is surrounded by constant reminders of the incredible performance he put on, dethroning the longtime king just 3 months ago.
So we're at my house. You know, I bought a house about 1.5 years ago. And this is the only room I get in the entire house. This is the only room I get control of. It's my closet / memorabilia room, I guess you can call it. Here we got, you know, the Barao, Dillashaw, 173 manual / posters. I got pictures that my mother-in-law has taken from all my fights, kind of collage. Behind it, I got newspaper articles of the world-class beatdown I gave Renan Barao. My brown belt from Bang Muay Thai. Very happy with this belt. It almost beats the World Championship belt, but the gold belt's better. Oh, here's a cool little story. So this buddy of mine that I met off of Twitter, he's a fan of mine. He makes knives, really, really awesome knives. It's a skinning knife for when I go hunting. And all the guys at the gym have given me nicknames, and they call me Dillashank, which goes good on a knife. So he embroidered it on there, Dillashank. This was taken. This is a really cool picture. I got to get it framed. Just haven't done it yet. This is a really cool picture of the moment I beat Renan Barao and got the belt. Aerial is a bird's eye view of it. The coolest thing to do is actually going through the crowd and seeing how everyone's reacting, you know? Dana White and Lorenzo just looking at each other like saying, holy, can't believe that just happened. Got my team going crazy up here all with their arms up, climbing over Barao's corner to try to get in the cage. My wife, my brother, everyone's going crazy. That's probably the coolest part of this picture is seeing everyone's reactions of me winning.
But for the man who went nearly a decade without tasting defeat, losing the world title has been on his mind every day. And the young Brazilian has been forced to find ways to cope with the loss.
Como eu falei, derrota sai derrota quando a gente aprende nada. Quando a gente aprende um curso, é um aprendizado. Claro, ninguém quer perder, ninguém quer que aconteça isso, mas infelizmente aconteceu nesse momento. Eu sempre dormi com o cinturão lá do lado, né? Acho que mudou bastante, tô sentindo bastante falta do cinturão ali do lado, então... Eu acordo pra treinar, penso nessa luta, penso em trazer esse cinturão. Tô bem tranquilo de lutar lá em Sacramento. Eu luto onde for pra lutar pelo cinturão. Aproveita aí o peso do cinturão, porque em breve eu tô vindo buscar ele.
Watched this fight many times, probably a good dozen, you know, but haven't watched it yet with Coach, and you know, game plan for the fight coming up and improve on what has already happened and just push repeat when I fight August 30th. Damn, my hair looks good.
Boom, tackle again.
I still get like nervous when I watch it.
Palms are all sweaty.
Oh, big shot, trying to finish.
I love how excited Joe Rogan gets. Dude, that actually broke my cut.
Oh, wow.
When I got home and I took it out of my clothes, it was cracked right down the middle.
Damn.
Right there, I told him. I laughed at him and told him, I was like, "You're gonna throw a spin kicker now, huh?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, he doesn't understand English." And then look, he throws it. Oh, I almost kicked him in the face right there. In the middle of a fight, I like laughed at it because I was like, "Oh yeah, he doesn't speak English. He has no idea what I'm saying." He scratches his head right here.
What are you gonna do?
Do my feet.
Thank you.
Push to a punch.
Thank you. Give him a seminar for me. Cool. We're not even gonna charge him.
Dude, that's like the most epic line ever in all of MMA. We're gonna give him a seminar. We're not even gonna charge him. It's free. That was the first time I've seen a smile on your face the whole week, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we tripping. He was in it the whole time. He's trying.
Oh yeah.
He's a champion. Fast.
I mean, dude, for him to come back from everything that happened, a lot of people would have just folded. Dude, I can't even describe this moment.
That was a
right
good
here.
call. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Look at Dwayne Ludwig and TJ Dillashaw crying together.
You did good.
Double leg.
On just a masterful work tonight. It was an honor calling this fight. Thank you very much, brother. TJ Dillashaw, ladies and gentlemen, the bantamweight champion.
It's good training, dude.
So switch to add-on, 1-for-1. Good? Let's go.
Dwayne's so into being the best coach he possibly can that he invests himself completely. He gets aggressive during practice. He has no filter.
In case you guys forgot, class is at 9:30. Better position, Danny, on that cross.
He wants you to train the way he would, 100 miles an hour all the time.
Up, cross up. Alley cross hook. For a kick. Does that make sense? We're in the head position. Forward, alley, off the tracks. Guys, I want a little bit of motion before you throw each combination.
It comes down to speed kills. I'm faster than him and Barao, and that's what it comes down to. And there's no way he's going to be able to get faster. He's just not going to know where I'm at once again.
With UFC 177 looming, the 4 fighters in the main and co-main events make their final preparations. Beginning with 2 California lightweights who are determined to make a statement on the big show.
Ferguson's a tough dude. I got a lot of respect for him, but I don't fear him at all. In fact, I think I'm better than him everywhere in the fight game. I'm coming off a 1-punch knockout. That's what I envision every time I picture this fight, every day.
Regardless if you want me to win or lose, you're gonna watch me fight. And no matter what, I won't put on a boring show. You won't leave unhappy.
I've been thinking about Tony Ferguson for 12 weeks now. This is gonna definitely vault my career into where I need to be.
He's gonna have his hands full. Just be ready, Danny.
And in Rio, the former champ does everything in his power to make sure he can regain the belt.
Já que o TJ é um cara muito rápido, um cara versátil, que troca bem de base. Então sempre que eu tô podendo ajudar ele na parte de wrestling,
Vai brigando os dois. Vai, briga.
Várias pessoas estão ajudando, não só eu, mas vários outros atletas estão dando maior atenção em cima do Barão também.
Então acho que isso une a gente. Quando a gente vê que o cara tá com um problema, tá meio caído, você vê que chega sempre o pessoal junto e vambora, meu irmão.
Eu acho que ele tá bem mais motivado que na primeira. Porque geralmente é assim, quando a gente perde, sempre tem aquela motivação a mais.
Para não, Barão, bora.
campo, na casa do adversário, a gente vai estar entregando um cavalo de Troia para eles receberem, só que lá eles vão... E ele está muito motivado para fazer isso.
Squeeze it. It's all you, buddy. Squeeze, buddy. There it is.
Ish is my strength conditioning coach that I've been using for my last camp and continue to work with him for my second fight against him in Barao.
The things that he done before, he got really good at, so I can progress into a harder movement or something, a harder skill.
You took out the plugs, man.
Oh, you know, you want the plugs back
No,
in?
no, no.
I can give you one of them.
No, I got it.
Just one.
I got it. You know, try to improve my skills with my balance for kickboxing and my strength for grappling and my cardio for all-around MMA skills.
Good job.
My conditioning is some of the best it's been in my last fight, and I continue to do the same. You know, I think it's a big excuse to say that Barao maybe underestimated me. You gotta have some sort of excuse to lose a fight when you haven't lost in 9 years. There's gotta be something that went wrong, right? You know, I expect to see a little bit different Barao, but when the going gets tough, it's gonna be the same guy.
Forward. There you go, TJ.
I'm just gonna continue where I left off, and we'll do rounds 6 through 10 now.
Good job.
This is definitely a dream come true. As a kid, I grew up, you know, in Sacramento. These are the situations kids dream about. I have to take advantage of this opportunity.
There's no such thing as a home and away team. I can give if it's in his own hometown. Inside the octagon, there's still 8 sides. The game is played the exact same way.
I don't even know if Renan Barao's had enough time to recover from the beating I gave him in May. When it comes down to it, basic instincts are going to kick in, and I don't feel like he has enough time to change himself as a fighter.
Estou montando uma boa estratégia, mas o meu objetivo é sempre o mesmo. Tentar nocautear, finalizar a qualquer momento.
I've reached my ultimate goal, and now I get to just add to it, and that's a fun feeling. You know, everything I do beyond having the belt is just icing on the cake.